Hello, welcome to another Dance TV. What have we got today? Well, we're starting a new job today. We've done quite a lot of work on this job. We've done all this ceiling and all this. If you want to check out the channel, go to playlists, and there's a playlist on there of this house. We did an extension for them. So I've been called back because she wants this room doing, and next bedroom that needs doing. Electricians.
Jump the gun.
He's jumped the gun and already beaten me. He's got in and started. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know about YouTube. He's spoiled my video. Anyway, let's get into it. Look at this here. That will fall off. I was hoping, when I come to look at the job, she was saying, do you think we can just skim over it? And I advised her, I said, look, this is your forever home. Do you want to do it twice, or do you want to do it once? So she went for once. But I mean, I wasn't lying when I said it was knackered. I mean, you could kick that off the wall. Up here, it's already fell off. Look, oh. So I mean, it's pretty knackered. So the job is, I've got a plumber coming to rip the rad off. I've got the Sparky in to do some electrician. She wants that socket moving from there to there.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's already shown me, and that's the marking.
Oh, right.
Already drawn it on the wall.
That's changed.
Okay.
Because it was going there.
Marked on all of it.
Right, no, that's fine. Well, customer's always right, Mark.
Customer is.
So that's pretty easy for you then. What you do, robbing them and back up?
Well, one will have to be extended, I think.
Right, okay.
Just one. It was going shorter. Yeah.
Right, we're overboarding the ceiling, 6 spotlights in the ceiling, coving off, all the plaster off, all the skirts and arcs off, and then reboarded and skimmed. So hopefully we should get on with it. I'm planning today really if I could knock off and then PVA all the walls, SBR all the walls I should say. Maybe board the ceiling, electrics be done, plumbing will be done, and then tomorrow we'll dot and dab, and then they have to skim. So it should be a good video. Stay tuned. Don't click off. You're going to miss some gems from Liam. Liam's not got a good day today, knocking off all day. He's not happy.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind knocking off, right? Crack on then. For you, you can't get your skirting board off because the carpet grip is in the way, so you'll have to ping that off. And what joiners do, instead of cutting miters, they'll put that straight and they'll cut and scribe it, so that'll be straight, or should be straight, and that's scribed in. So that won't come off because that's stopping it, so you have to take that off first. So that's what I'm doing.
Quick tip from Dance TV.
Quick tip from Dance TV, it's still on.
Well,
You just get underneath that
Just band brush.
and just start pinging it with the nails there. Just once it starts going, it comes off. But be very careful because they're sharp as anything there. And then I'm just going to hopefully this. Well, he's not nailed here. He shouldn't be. Oh yeah, lovely. And then once you get it going, it's just a matter of working your way along. Get yourself a good crowbar. And you can see how much you've got to drag it off the wall. When you come to rad pipes, obviously you won't be able to. So we're going to get the multi-tool and just whip down there. Either side, either one. We'll whip down there with the multi-tool and that'll come off quite easy. Another good tip is just bend all them nails over when you're carrying it through the house, and you're not going to catch any doors or scrape anything or catch any walls. with the sticky out nails. Plus you don't damage your fingers and your hands. Right, here we are. I'm knocking off. Liam's taking the coving off. Yeah, it's coming off really easy. It's really satisfying, just pinging off really easy. I've got me, I've got the hammer drill out. It got a bit tough at the top. It's like blown at the bottom. Comes off. Look how easy it comes off here. Just falls to, it's like falling to pieces. It's absolutely knackered. It's not stuck to them bricks at all. The bricks are quite shiny, so there's no key there. It's just really smooth bricks, and it's not stuck properly. Taking it all off, just get it all knocked off. Go on, demo lad. Liam's taking the covering off. I'm taking the flipping plaster off. Got my hammer drill out. Now that bit's quite tough at the top, but as I said, we were planning on taking all the walls off, but the other two walls, as you'll see in a minute, they're stuck on. They're proper on. They're not coming off, so there's no point taking them off. We'll just dab over them. Yeah. Go on, demo. Get it chiseled off, lad. Beautiful. Watch me work like a man possessed. Love it. Oh, yeah. Right, we've knocked all the plaster off with a bit to get off there, but it's all off. The reason it didn't stick is that is very smooth, so you've no key. So them two came off. These are absolutely solid. I had to go there, I had to go here, I had to go here. It's absolutely rock hard, so we've decided to leave them on. We'll probably scratch them with a knife to give the bonding a key, and we'll just board over them. We'll board over them, board the reveals, board these, but first thing, we're going to board the ceiling. Yeah. Electrician's finished his holes. He's going to come back. There's a bit of paper to get off there, bit of paper to get off here, but we're well on with it. Time for boarding the ceiling, I suppose. We better find all the joists. We might be able to see them actually up there. Probably will be able to find them up there with my pad saw. You get your pad saw and stick it up the gap, you'll be able to find the board and mark it. Find the joist, I should say, and mark it.
The number's still wrong.
Right, we've got the first row of boards up. They need screwing up yet, they've only been tacked. If you tack them like that, they'll stay up. Little tip for you. Oh, I made a mistake. I've cut it wrong. So this wire won't go through that hole. So what the electrician wanted me to do is just cut a hole. See, I did that wrong. Cut a hole and then he'll make a jig to cut the right size hole. Right? Where's that piece, Liam?
I've got it here now. I've cut something straight off.
Don't fill it and I'll put it in. So I've cut a little slot out. So what Liam's going to do is just put that back in. I can screw it in.
That's with my drills on the reverse.
Screw that in like that, and then when I can screw it, I can scrim over it and skim it, and then when he cuts the hole bigger, that one's screwing up. But yeah, once that's alright, next one's going to go. So you should always try and stagger your joints so you don't get that, see that crack all the way along. But you could argue that is still, that could still crack, but at least it's got a bound edge on it, so it's probably less likely to crack. Probably no scrim over that, or if there is, it could be Hessian, which is no good.
I think it is Hessian because all the edges are Hessian, aren't they?
All the edges are Hessian, so that is probably Hessian. Probably why it's cracked. So when you're staggering your next board, it's going to come from this side to the nearest joist you can get a full board on, probably this one, and then a piece, and stagger them so that they're just so that's not one complete line, a line of boards that could crack. Me and Liam just whipping the second row of boards up. No messing. Go on, lad, get it screwed up. Lovely. Cut the next piece. Let's crack on with the ceiling. Right, so we got the next board up. Liam's just in the middle of screwing up.
Sure. A bit shit mount this, isn't it? What you got?
Well, the other one broke. I dropped the other one and broke it.
Again.
Liam's in the middle of screwing up. Finding it quite hard to find the joist, but
yeah,
we'll be alright. So I've got this cut, so I thought I'd show you how to cut again. I keep finding on the channel when I'm doing videos that I've showed you stuff, but I just need to keep showing you stuff because each individual video is separate.
I think a lot of people are seeing stuff for the first time and it's
check out all the videos for the tips. Right, it's 95. So, come in here, Liam. Put 95 on there. Put your finger along the board and grab it. So your finger is going to slide up and down like that. And then the business end.
Don't forget the pinch.
Pinch. And just try and go down parallel.
You're not putting a lot of pressure on, are you?
No. I mean, once you've cut it, if you want, you can go through again.
Or get rid of them T-bars that just go on it.
I mean,
if you're a DIYer.
If you're a DIYer.
But if you're an apprentice...
What we used to do, what I used to do with my apprentices, is to get a scrap piece of board, and you know the skids when you're dabbing, that you put down, used to get him just to cut all the skids, but I wanted them a certain size. And just got him used to that. Or even, like cuts that don't matter. Like say you're dabbing, especially when you're on new builds and you're doing a lot of cuts, you'd get a general height, and then you say you'd be cutting 100 mil, 10 centimetres off the end of a board. So I'd just say to the apprentice, go outside, cut 10 mil off, cut it, bring that board up, and that's what he'd be doing. So say there's a stack of 100 boards, he's cut 100.
Experience it, the more you do it, the better you get.
The more you do it, that is easier than that. And you just get used to it.
Yeah.
You don't know why you have to go.
Well, what happens if you've done it like 500 times, then you go for a big one, would that be the same face or would it be slightly
You
less?
don't go like that, you go.
You start liking men. Oh no, we can't go there.
We're going down a route here. Can you screw
Can I get
up?
ourselves
Can you
cancelled?
video screw up, do you think?
Like video myself screwing up.
Video the gun?
Let's see. We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
Looking like a yes. Oh,
That's missed. Yeah, baby.
Please, please.
Oh, if it falls, you're dead. I love finding old newspapers. Look at that. May the 17th, 1980. Flipping heck, I was only 4. Low flight costs to USA. 110 quid to fly to America. Flipping heck. Liam's getting ready to mix. He's bringing the SBR up. All these walls are getting SBR'd. There's a bit of paper can be stripped off. We're going to finish boarding this ceiling and then we're going to get some dabbing on. Get them reveals on and I'll either do that wall or that wall because I've only got a bag and a bit, I think, of adhesive. I didn't think I'd get this far today, but with these walls not coming off, then obviously I've not done as much knocking off as I should be doing. But anyway, we'll crack on. Right, a bit of progress. We've finished boarding the ceiling. Obviously we've got the deliberate mistakes to fix. We've SBR'd that wall and we've SBR'd that wall. Johnny's just scraping the paper off. I'm going to try and get them reveals on and dab that wall because that's the boards we've got. We've only got 6. This needs to be 3/8 boards because it's very tight here. Very tight there. So we're going to put 3/8 9mm boards on there instead of 12.5. Right, that's the end of the day. I was going to show you dabbing that wall, but I kind of forgot because we got busy. So, but we've got plenty of dabbing to do. So when we dab this, I'll go through and give you a bit of a tutorial about how to dab. And then we're going to dab over that. We've set the reveals up. We're going to dab that. And then hopefully get some skimming on tomorrow. And then finish it on Thursday like I've already said. I know I'm repeating myself.
No wonder no one fucking watches your videos.
Shut up, you. People do watch.
They'll watch the new channel. Oh!
Oh!
We don't know. Not about that.
Don't talk about the new channel yet. First rule about the new channel. Don't talk about the new channel.
It's not ready. Not quite ready yet, is it?
Not ready yet. We're not ready to let it out the bag. We're not ready to unzip the bag and let the cat out yet.
It's in there scratching away.
We've got a new channel on the boil. Not about plastering, about something else. But it's about Day 2 on this job. Well, look, what we always try our best to keep the dust to a minimum. Always put a dust sheet down. The customer comes and sees that. Even though the carpet's being replaced, and I skimmed plaster on it last time, it's always better to just make that effort to keep the dust down. And then they think you're ace then, don't they? Right, we dabbed that yesterday, as you saw. That's solid. Lovely. So today's plan is to dab these 3 walls and get some skimming on. I have to get the ceiling plastered because the electrician's coming to finish off tomorrow morning. Nothing else to recap. Everything got scratched. If you can see, this was solid, this wall, so we ended up not taking it off. I'm probably repeating myself, but repetition. You can see that it's been scratched. It's been SBR'd, and this has been SBR'd now. There's no dust whatsoever coming off that. The thing is, when you're knocking off, you can, when you're dabbing, the dabbing sticks to the dust and falls off. The dabbing's not stuck to the wall. The drywall adhesive, to be correct. But it's dead tight there, isn't it? So what we have actually got is some 3/8 boards. So I'm going to try and work to the existing line if I can. Could do with maybe running my knife down there and taking that cork off. And then I can work, there's a bit of a wire there. If I can work to the back of that, then I'm at the existing point. But the SBR's worked a treat. There's no, you can see there's no dust coming off that whatsoever. It's absolutely killed it all. I had some adhesive left yesterday, so I threw it in there just to seal it up, really. No, just add it. So, and there was a hole, so I filled it in. So the reveals are on. We got them on yesterday. So today I'm going to try and show you how to dab a wall. I'll sort of go in depth, if you will, on how I go about dabbing this wall. Right. Brand new, never been used. I got it off Amazon. I got it for actually for the, you know, when we do the roofs, to do the kingspan at the back. But give this a whirl. I think you're supposed to like rock it. Is that why it's curved like that? So I think you rock it side to side and then up and down. You know, cut through one way, then cut through the other. I know. Actually, I'm pretty impressed with that. That's pretty clean. I might buy the double socket. Better than you could have done, isn't it? Oh no. We've got to knock that out. The cut was brilliant. No, look, show this, you little idiot. Show this here. There you go. Let's see. Flick through the book of excuses. That needs notching out, and then it'll be over. Oh, yeah, okay. Just butcher this. How's that now? I'm just going to adjust that there. Oh, it's perfect. And then all I do, nail that. Mark that for Liam, so he knows where the joint is. Then I can cut the next 2 boards. Actually, I don't need to cut the next 2 boards. I can bring them up and stick them on. Back up. What? Zoom in. I didn't zoom in. Did you not? Yeah, you see when you go back on the footage. It's always a good tip to get the height before there's dabs all over it, or you just get dabs on your tape measure. And also, when you're measuring height, what do you need to account for? I don't know. Skids. Yeah, so you measure off the skids. Measure off the skids. So you measure off the floor, you have a gap. 235 and a half. So I did end up cutting the whole wall anyway, because Liam was still dabbing that other side. So I'm going to take these off now. And if you see, I've chalked it so I know where the boards are. And if you take the last one you're putting on, you take off first. Why is that? Because the last one you take off is the first one you put on when you've dabbed.
And you stack them up like that.
You stack them. Right. Did you just zoom in?
No.
So when you dab in, this is tight, it's really tight actually, so.
I think that's too much.
Do you? I don't. Concentrate, Liam.
I am concentrating.
You're not, you're zooming in on the flipping bald spot.
Can you blame me for getting bored? I don't think anyone's watching at this point in the video.
Of course they are. They're really interested in how to dab.
Are they?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what? You should be looking because look how quick I am at dabbing.
That's all I heard then.
Have it.
All I heard then was.
You're slow at everything you do. You need to do everything as fast as you can. As you're never ever going to make any money. Do you understand that?
You're not going to make £600 a day.
When you're dabbing, it's all in the little flick of the wrist, like you're revving a motorbike.
You have to make motorbike noise. And what motorbike is it?
What did it sound like?
Like an older 4-cylinder, isn't it?
On site these days, they want solid dabs around every board. When I was on site, they wanted it like that, solid in the corners, but internal angles didn't need to be solid. It's all to do with all this airflow systems and all crap like that. Well, this is an old house. What's a breath? This is an old house. There's no way that this is airtight, so. Well, get in the comments.
To be honest, I think it's a little bollocks, I know, but
What have you heard? Come and zoom in on this little technique here. So put some on, and it's just a switch. Look.
why have you switched to that method?
Because I'm coming upwards. Well, I'm not switched to the method. When you're coming down, look, it's easy just to do the flick downwards. I always bridge my joints.
Some people butt up to it, don't they, either side?
Some people, yeah. Shall I do one?
Yeah.
Some people do that.
Just to explain what you mean.
But what I found was you've kind of used more stuff doing it that way, and the joints can move. Do you know what I mean? For some reason they seem to move.
It's about being secure and the joints.
Yeah. If the joint's moving when you're skimming, that joint's going to show. Isn't it?
And no matter how much skim you use, and the joints moving.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it. You're in trouble. Why do I keep putting it on the floor, man? It doesn't matter in here, but what I don't want to do is walk it through the house.
I think she's going to go mad when she sees a carpet. They're keeping this.
We've cut it. So about trying to get the dabs not just on but sticky out. That makes sense. So what you don't want to do is that's no good. You've all the dab on, but you're not stuck out a lot.
I mean, for this wall, it probably doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
If it's that tight, that'll be enough.
Completely gone out of flipping sync here. Gone crazy. So stand back and show them side on.
Side on
Like a straight on, no, like a straight on view. Why I try and get some around this socket. I'm basically trying to get some against the socket so that these blocks are a bit crap for fixing to. That's pretty much where it was, isn't it?
I think that door catches a little bit.
I broke the board, but you what? Yeah, we just need that to be.
You're going to give yourself arthritis in your toes doing that.
Well, funny you should say that. Right. I've got arthritis in my toes through kicking boards.
There you go, if you're a young apprentice,
Yeah.
don't kick boards, because you'll give yourself arthritis in your big toe. Your bones look like the end of a chisel.
They do. What I don't like is it keeps popping back out.
That's just flat against the wall, isn't it? Well, what are you doing now?
I'm knocking some in so that can't come out because we're all right casing wise, but the closure of the door, I don't want it to scrape on there. And the client mentioned it. The client mentioned it because, I don't know who did it, but someone skimmed next door. They've had next door knocked off and skimmed. And then they've had us in. I don't want to go and look at it because it's someone's bedroom. And I think it's a bit cheeky. So I'm just throwing that up. You know why? What I'm looking at. If you look at the level, make sure it's parallel with the brickwork. You know what I mean? So you think to yourself, well, if that's parallel with the brickwork, I know I'm running pretty much straight. Look, see it there. You can see it there, can't you? That it's pretty parallel, isn't it? Yeah. There's no right or wrong way. Stop doing that. As long as you achieve, at the end of the day, a flat, smooth, finished plastered wall, who's to say which is right or wrong? Don't get me wrong, there's right methods and good practices, but there's not real any, oh, that's wrong and it's major wrong for any particular reason. Yeah, we're fire regs, you know what I mean? They want to achieve a certain amount of. Sounds like I'm trying to talk myself out again. That's rough, Dave. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that there's no real.
Sorry. can't tell it's rough on camera.
Right or wrong method. As long as the wall's dabbed, it stays on. It's flat and it's skimmed and it's nice. It's painted, it looks mint. Top, bottom. So bang the top, bang the bottom. That should create a slight bend in the wall. And you can just tap it straight. That's it's pretty straight. If you get...
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for plum if you can. I know this sounds daft, but if that wall's pissed,
Apples and oranges will do.
you do a lot. Sometimes you just can't get it plumb without doing major. Take them off and start again. I'm looking for that joint to be nice. Looking for it to be straight both ways. I've got a bit of a tingle then. Do you want to get the level on the levels, the camera on the level? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Now, shoot an angle from there, you'll see the belly. Is what I'm kind of... That's not as big. If you imagine if you...
I can see a massive belly, yeah.
The important thing is it's not as big as it was.
Just talking about the boat.
That's a technique you don't see. I put pressure on the top and almost like a boomerang.
Oh no! Oh.
A bow and arrow.
Travel away once and it's come back.
Almost like, I don't mean boomerang, I mean bow and arrow or lucky band I meant to say.
Aborigines going spirit like that.
It's boomerang shit. Oh.
But you call a boomerang and come back.
A stick. Right. I had my finger underneath it. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with that. I just need to check the door again. Fill that corner. You see what I mean? We don't want that scraping the plaster off. Oh, there's flipping loads of room there, kidder. I'm impressed with that. It was a good shout. Good shout. Get some 3/8 boards. We're all dabbed. Well, I'm not going to bead up because that's still wet. But what we got dabbed yesterday, so what we can do is skim this, skim that. And then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll skim these 3 walls. Put it in the corner. And I don't even rub it all on. I just press it on in bits in certain areas. Dead simple. And then your hands are free. Try it. I bet you find it quicker. I know one of my apprentices came on the channel and said, "Oh, that's a super trick. I forgot about that. I think he needs a refresher." Right, we're all skimmed up. Let's get the tapes filled out. It's a much better job if you fill your tapes out. I've set it in the corner, work away from one wall, and then try and get a big lick right to the middle from both sides. So as you can see, I'm working myself away and my lick is getting just over halfway by the looks of that. Whip my way around from all the edges. Whip my way around to where Liam is. Liam should have that top on by now. He is as slow as a flipping snail. I don't know what he does. So I'm working away from his wall now, trying to keep his angle nice and neat. I've just put a half lick in there so I'm not in his way, but I'm on my stilts. Get it lashed on. Lovely jubbly. And that is how you lash a ceiling on. Get it lashed on, Demo. Right. Day 3 on the job. As you can see, it's already started to dry. That's the gauge we had yesterday. Oh, look at these lights. The electrician's bin, that's where I'm a bit late starting this morning. Oh, lovely, I can see what I'm doing now. Absolutely marvellous. So yesterday we got everything dabbed. I can't remember where I got up to with the video. That's all the dabbing done, all prepped, all the beads on. We're going to, so we could skim the ceiling and the wall. For those of you thinking that's a little gauge. We couldn't do them walls because they were still wet. We only just dabbed them. So we rackled the ceiling on so the electrician could do the lights, and we rackled that wall on. A bit of patching required there. Nothing too major. So this morning we're going to rackle this on, get it lashed on. We're going to lash this on. I'll do a time lapse, I think, or I might even do a bit of a video there. Don't know how I feel. See how I feel yet. You'll have to stay tuned and see what happens. And that is the end of this video. All room nicely renovated, ready for some paint. We'll have a new skirted, new architraves, a new floor down, and this room will be absolutely lovely. It's like a little guest room. So anyway, if you've liked the video, like and subscribe, get in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode.